Kristen Benson, COM 110.
Hello, my name is Kristen Benson, and I'm here today to review the 4 main body types: adrenal, thyroid, liver, and ovary. During this discussion, I hope to provide you with information to discover your own body types and provide you with some remedies to maximize your health. We're going to start with the adrenal body type. The adrenal, which actually means above kidney, which is exactly where it is located, is a gland that controls stress. When there's excessive stress, your tolerance level cannot be obtained by the adrenal. Therefore, it provides cortisol, which is excess fat in the lower abdomen. The adrenal body type may show a increased midsection weight, may show fatigue, a round face, double chin, and this is typically somebody that has anxiety and is always thinking, their mind's restless. They may have trouble sleeping at night. Typically, the adrenal body type craves chocolate and caffeine because they want to get the energy that they're lacking and feeling fatigued. So the stressors to avoid, of course, in this case, would be caffeine and, believe it or not, exercise. If you're the adrenal body type, exercise isn't necessarily going to help you because your body is already in a stressed state. So to start with optimizing health with this body type, you want to at least start with working on reducing the caffeine, sweets, and also carbohydrates. So we'll move along to the next body type, which is the thyroid body type. The thyroid, which is a gland located by the Adam's apple, and it controls metabolism. When the thyroid is stressed, typically you'll see this person that has weight all over the body. This is also a person who might be quite fatigued, have hair thinning or hair loss. They tend to have cold feet and hands, and crave carbs and sweets. This person, of course, craves the carbs and sweets because they're also constantly trying to maintain energy. Some stressors to avoid with this body type would be sugars and carbohydrates and any processed foods. Especially for the thyroid type, toxins are a very big stressor to the thyroid, and that's another craving the thyroid body type may have. So definitely avoid the processed foods. Move along to the liver body type. The liver is an organ that is located under the right rib cage, and this organ, for the most part, flushes out toxins from your body. Everything that goes into your body goes through the liver, but one of the most important functions is flushing out those toxins. And when the liver is stressed and unable to unflush the toxins, you will see the liver body type tends to have a pot belly, and that's all those excess toxins leaking into the stomach. In extreme cases, there's yellowness in the whites of the eye with the liver body type. They tend to crave fatty foods because when the liver is stressed, it cannot absorb fats as well. You may be constipated, and because of all the pressure in that lower abdomen and in the pot belly, you may have some burping and belching. So definitely some things to avoid if you do have the liver body type would be alcohol and junk food, those fatty foods, the fast food, We know them all: McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Do not stop by there if you are the liver body type. We'll move along to the ovary body type. Obviously, this is found in women. The ovaries, when they become dysfunctional, they provide excess estrogen, which then provides excess fat around the hips, thighs, and lower abdomen. Typically, some of the symptoms an ovary body type may have include hot flashes, night sweats, various difficulties during menstrual cycle, such as pain, inflammation, cravings for chocolate is a big one. And I would say the most important thing would be to avoid sugar if you do have the ovary body type. And also, make sure exercise is daily in your life. The ovaries overall cannot handle too much sugar. If you are going to decide to eat some chocolate, it has been said 1 ounce of dark chocolate a day may actually help, but definitely avoid other sweets. So before we conclude this discussion, I would like to ask if any of you have any questions.
Is there one body type that males typically have? Because I know that there's one that's the ovary body type. I'm guessing females obviously only get. So is there one that males usually only get, or not really?
For the most part, males do typically get the liver body type. So for the males in the room, that might be something that might interest you, or you might find some similar symptoms. But that would be the body type that's pretty much for the male.
Okay. And sugar, it seems like every body type is affected negatively by sugar. Is that true?
Yes. Sugar, overall is not good for the body because it revs up the body and burns out very quickly.
Okay.
And for these body types, the glands or organs are either working too hard, such as the adrenal body type, and they just die out, they burn out, and that's where you see that extra weight. So when you're eating toxins or putting things in your body that aren't good for you, the sugar, the carbs, you're not giving those glands and organs a chance to do their job.
Okay.
So sometimes they either overwork or they don't work at all, and that's where you'll see the fatigue, the body, extra body fat, and, other stressors that we talked about.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. Well, that concludes our discussion, and thank you all for your time this evening, and I do hope that you've received some valuable information.